Hi, this is Paul. I want to make a video about what happened yesterday, I guess, with President Trump taking away the security clearance of former CIA Director John Brennan because he's criticizing him. And that's all it was. It was petty and totally unwarranted. And this shows you the level of pettiness that Donald Trump has and just how small of a man he really is. Because usually these officials that are, former administration officials, they keep their security clearance because just in case the current administration needs guidance and stuff on a current event that's going on or something, they can call them back and discuss it with them and get their advice and and get their counsel. But Donald Trump doesn't care about that. He doesn't really care about America. He's just petty. He's a petty tyrant, is what he is. A small-handed, uh, uh, small-minded moron. Okay, and the very fact that he's president is really pissing me off. Okay, and it just really shows you the level of just absolute uh, hypocrisy, and the fact that Sarah Sanders can stand up there with a straight face and lie again to the American people and try to tell them that, oh, this is because he's politicizing his uh, a newsflash, Sarah Sanders. All these former officials usually want either writing books or getting jobs on TV, being pundits. Okay, that's just what they do. Okay, and they're not. John Brennan didn't release any classified information, and Donald Trump trying to say he's out of control and that he's crazy or something. It's just a weak excuse to take a security clearance and trying to punish and say he's going to review. I think 9 other people, their security clearance people that criticized him. And it's basically an enemies list. And he's such a petty, small-minded guy. And the very fact that we have to tolerate this idiot as president, it just really just pisses me off. And we know he's doing this as a distraction because he still has the Mueller probe going on. Manafort I think the case went to the jury today, and of course Omarosa, her tapes. Uh, so a lot of things to distract them, and these spineless Republicans in Congress who doesn't have the balls, not all of them. I guess the outgoing ones, I guess they feel they can speak up because they don't have nothing to lose. But those other ones that are spineless and won't even call Trump out for being such a petty man and getting rid of a resource that a government that the government can use in the future just because he's criticizing him just shows you how small-minded he is. And again, these spineless, and I call them spineless and gutless. You haven't heard word one from Paul Ryan. He's such a spineless, this is a bunch of spineless little toads. And even Jeff Sessions, he criticized Jeff Sessions, basically telling him if I had a better attorney general, this roast probe wouldn't be going on. And basically humiliating. But Jeff Sessions won't retire, which makes me laugh. Which kind of, Jeff Sessions, I'm not a big fan of him anyway, but it makes me laugh that it's pissing Trump off that Jeff Sessions recused himself and he's still on the job and he's not quitting anytime soon. And I know it pisses Trump off that he's not doing it. Okay, and just the very fact that we have to put up and tolerate this small-minded guy, small-minded moron, and that's what he is. He's a moron. The very fact that you have people that voted for him, it just really, this really disgusts me. It really does. And I hate making these videos but I can't. It's just the level of BS that we have to put up with this idiot being in the White House. It really is. And again, like I said before in another video, my favorite wish is to see him let out of the White House in handcuffs. But I know that probably won't happen. He'll sneak out the back way, even if he gets impeached, which I'm hoping that the Dems win the House and the Senate, okay, and they can really investigate him and really. I don't know much more he could do to disgrace the office of the presidency, but I'm sure he'll come up with a new low. He's basically destroying the credibility of the office of president of the United States. And won't be kind to him when people look back on his presidency and see what a disaster it was, and people will probably in the future will probably say, who voted for this guy? This guy was a complete disaster. Who voted for him? Okay, and people are going to say that. And so all these people that voted for him, all these people that still go to the stupid rallies, they're going to be questioning it and saying, why the hell did these people vote for him? This guy is a complete moron, okay? Low IQ, okay? Disparages heroes, John McCain, okay? Disparages people's intelligence. He's just a petty, small-minded man, okay? And the very fact that you got these idiots, people going to this stupid rallies, just shows you what's that guy? P.T. Barnum. What P.T. Barnum said: "There's a sucker born every minute." Okay, and he's a con man, and all these people that are following him are suckers. I'm sorry, that's reality. That's what they are, in my opinion. They're suckers. Okay, you buy his BS, make America great. Spare me the BS. Okay, he's making America worse. Okay, he really is. Him and his whole administration, a bunch of corrupt, thieving guys. He's supposed to drain the swamp. He didn't drain the swamp. He clogged up the swamp. Okay, with a bunch of despicable people. Stephen Miller, just absolute horrible people. And again, like I said, history will not be kind to him. Okay, and the very fact that he's so petty, like I said, like people say, he's making Nixon look like presidential. Okay, that's how awful a guy he really is. And the very fact that you still have people supporting him, and you got these spineless Republicans that won't stand up to him, just shows you. And that's why I pray come the midterms, the Dems win the House and the Senate, and then that way, and then hopefully they can rein him in. Okay, but my favorite wish is that Robert Mueller indicts him. Okay, indicts him, and then like the coward he is, he's gonna quit. Okay, because he's not gonna want to go to jail, so he's gonna quit. Okay, and that's what I pray that happens, because this country is really going to hell in a handbasket with him as the leader. Okay, it's a horrible thing. It's a real horrible. And again, I also blame the Democrats too for rigging the election for Hillary. And you had all these people that were pissed off that didn't go out and vote because they were pissed off because Hillary had it rigged with the delegates, and people were excited for Bernie. And again, I admit it, I was wrong about Bernie Sanders and stuff. I was completely wrong, and the level of hate that people have for Hillary Clinton was just, I even underestimated the level of hate that people had for her. Okay, which is amazing. Okay, and again, a lot of people I think stayed home too because they didn't, or they just didn't vote. Okay, and I just hope and pray that this guy doesn't last the 4 years. I really do, for the sake of this country and the nation, that he doesn't survive the 4 years, because he is absolutely a horrible human being. And this latest thing with doing what he did to John Brennan, a great American patriot, is just absolutely heartbreaking. And again, these gutless Republicans that stand up to the president, it just makes me even more mad. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think of this whole John Brennan getting the security clearance ripped away from him. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. Okay, and let me know what you think. Also, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram in the description box, and a link to my main channel, Trepacer, in the description box. Please check that out as well. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And this is not Trepacer on this channel. This is Paul saying so long, and take care.